Hey, welcome back to All About the Geek. And what we're going to do right now is take a look at my new personal PC build. So a couple weeks ago, put up a video where I built a PC for my buddy Matt. And that was a pretty basic one. I've got something that's on the other end of the spectrum for myself that's going to do a couple of things, most notably help me improve my render time for the videos that I'm making and enable me to do what I'd planned to do when I said I'm switching to streaming on YouTube instead of Twitch. I found that I was getting some significant frame rate drops just because the extra handling for Facebook, or not for Facebook, blah, for YouTube's. So I've got something kind of funky going on here. So let's take a look. All right, so this is the overall parts pile, and so let's start with the system. So what we have is the Ryzen 9 5900X. That will be the core of my new rig. So that's a 12 core 24 thread processor running with a 3.7 gigahertz base clock and up to 4.8 gigahertz, I think, single core, but I should probably be able to get like a 4.5 all core on it without too much trouble. That will be seated in the Asus ROG Crosshair Hero 8 Dark Hero, and beautiful board. You'll see it when I do the build. All the features I need, but most importantly, it's got this really cool dark look to it. Cooling this solution is the Noctua NHD15 Chromax Black. While I could have gone with an AIO and very nearly thought about it, I like the simplicity of the air coolers, and ultimately at a cheaper price, the NHD15 can handle an overclock on this chipset, and it's pretty quiet, and there's no pump to break, which I had an issue with in my previous AIO where the pump started giving me problems. For the RAMs, we will be using two 16 gig kits of the Trident Z Neo at 3600 megahertz, cast latency 16. So fast RAM, tight timing. For hard drives, this is not all of the drives because I will be thieving some parts from my existing build, but we will have a WD Blue SSD at 2 terabytes, two brand new 1 terabyte WD Black NVMe drives. There are only 2 NVMe slots in the Dark Hero, which is kind of less than I would have liked. What I've got. In addition, there will be another WD Black 1 terabyte coming from my existing machine, and another WD Blue 2 terabyte SSD coming from my other machine. Also coming from the other machine is the graphics card. I will be continuing to use the 2080 Ti that I have been using for the last year and a half, and ultimately, it's still really good. I don't need to upgrade that right now. Now you're probably looking, but Jason, you've got like more parts like over to the left. So what's up with that? Well, I'm actually putting two systems together. The second will be the 10th gen Core i5 10600K. It's a 6-core 12 thread processor with a 4.1 gigahertz base clock and I think a 4.8 boost, something like that. I can't remember exactly. But that is actually beefier than the 6-core 12 thread 8700 non-K, non-overclockable SKU that is currently in my rig. That'll be seated in the Asus ROG Strix Z490i Gaming, so a little ITX motherboard, and it will be cooled again by a Noctua Chromax Black, the NHL9i. It'll have just one drive, which is that Western Digital WD Blue 500 gigabyte NVMe drive, and will have 16 gigs of 3200 megahertz in a 2x8 kit from Corsair, the Vengeance LPX memory. So yeah, that'll be two systems, and they're all going to be powered by this, the Fantex Revolt X 1200 watt 80 plus platinum power supply. So it's got support here for running two systems So system 1, system 2 still has the plugs in. This is all out of the box right now because I've actually already set the ITX system up, and its OS is already installed. The whole kit's already together. But what is all of this going into, you might ask? Like, that's a lot of hardware. And we're just going to swing over here, take a look. It's all going to be going into the Fantex Fantex Enthoo Pro 2. I'm just going to lift it up here. So, all right. So this is the Fantex Enthoo Pro 2 case. It is a Chungus based. So you can see there, I've already taken some of the panels off. I've been playing around with the various spacings of things, partly because I ordered a set of custom cables from Cable Mod, and those are here. Have a thing to say about that in a second. But the basic gist is the mini ITX system is going to go right here. The main system will go up here. And fans, you would have seen on the table, there's going to be some Lian Li Uni fans. There will be 3 140mm fans going at the top, 4 140mm fan, 4 120s going in the side, and 3 more 140s going in the front. Lots of airflow, so it'll be intake from the front, intake from the side, out the back. And the number of fans is partly to address the fact that I do have 2 systems in here. So the cables from Cable Mod, basically they're great cables. I love Cable Mod cables. I've got some sleeved extensions in my current rig, which you can see just over there. And they, if you buy just the packaged sleeved extensions, they're not bad. I got custom made extensions, and when I ordered them, they offered me expedited processing for an extra $30 US. Of course, I'm paying in Canadian pesos, so that works out to about an extra $40 for expedited. And I'm like, you know what? I ordered them at right at the end of May, last day of May 31st, and I thought, you know what? I'm not building this till the long weekend, which is yet to come, but past by the time this video goes up. At any rate, not building it till the long weekend, so I don't need to do that. They shipped in 3 days, and I had them 3 days later. So I think it was a net of maybe, like eight days total, including the weekend when stuff's not moving, or probably not moving. So it took 8 days from when I ordered them for them to arrive. So if you're ordering custom Cable Mod cables, don't pay the extra $30. It's not worth it. Just kind of my PSA. Anyway, it's a relatively quick video. The build video is actually going to be edited on the new machine. Oops, let's not put my hand up. I don't film on my phone that often. Anyway, the build video is actually going to be edited on the new machine, so it'll probably be end of July before that goes up. But I thought I'd put the parts list out, and that'll go up second week in July. So if you're watching this as it goes up, it should be the week after the long weekends, either Canada Day or July 4th, depending on where you celebrate those things. I hope you are all staying safe. It is right now, it's the weekend before the long weekend, so it's blazing hot. 44 degrees Celsius here. It's like 120 something Fahrenheit, something like that. So yeah, stupid hot. Stay safe, stay cool, and as always, work your wonk and keep hydrated while keeping it geeky. Yeah, so let's do that. So have a great one. See you the next time. Bye.